The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Baller. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Alexander gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser-focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And, of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Tipped away. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fires hitting the triple. Cooper's got 5 now. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Alexander, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
With the fadeaway. Shots good by Hood. He's got 9.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Here's Cooper. Rebound San Antonio. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization. And I think they were, too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's Alexander. He had a 30-point outing in their last game again.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Brooks. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Phoenix making a switch here. Doughton's checked in. Spurs trail by 7. Murray looking around. Hood on the wing. The 3. That shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Cooper. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about
good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
And the Spurs making a change here. Davis is checked in. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams and miss out on those big guys.
Here's Cooper. Takes it inside. And the shot goes down. Cooper's got 10 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hood on the attack. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Alexander. Defended by Hood. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Launches a 3.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. 7 points in the game.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Hood can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And the shot goes in.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Murray will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 12-point game. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. Both teams deciding to change it up. The second half of the season is heating up, Richard. Starts to feel like a foot race to the finish right now.
BA, it's a sprint, but it's also a marathon. Each game is a battle for positioning. If you want to make a real run, you can never stop running.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. San Antonio again can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Alexander. Over to the left wing. Here's Harrison. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's Murray. And he makes it.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Here's Alexander to the right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
San Antonio ball. Into the line for the Spurs. Diallo. Wade.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Murray passes to Baller. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Doughton. Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score, so.
San Antonio shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Here's Harrison. It in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Offline from the top of the key.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Dwight Powell, and it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Powell outside. Here's Harrison. Buries it from 3. Harrison's got his second basket on the night.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Such poise under pressure. Murray doesn't get rattled very easily.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Doughton. Yet to see a basket. Sinks it from distance.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy. But when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Davis. Lets it fly. Wade misses.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Melton. Rebound by San Antonio. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Wade drives in. Oh! Yes! Whoa. Throw it down! Oh! And that one is hammered home!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. San Antonio has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's the pick. Davis from long range. The rebound by Melton. Phoenix leading by 6. Fires from the wing. That shot missing. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wade pass to Diallo. Got it. Good job at the low post. And now just a 4-point Suns lead.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Harrison. And the 3 off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Wade. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Count that bucket. Melton's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for 1,
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Spurs trail by 7. Oh, it's stolen. And the Suns pushing it up now.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Cooper's checked in for Phoenix. And San Antonio with a change here too. Hood's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Baller. 23 points his last outing. And he comes up with a bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Alexander. And it's Phoenix with another.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
The fader. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Cooper. Knocks down on the long J. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
He puts up a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambled.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Substitution for your Suns. Number 35.
Here's Baller. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Shoots. No good there. Off the double clutch. Spurs trail by 7. Inside. Shots good by Hood. Hood's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Diallo. Give him 8 points now.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Alexander. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here come the Suns. And he dunks it down.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Brooks. Alexander pulls it in. Alexander's got 5 rebounds in the game. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Here's Hood. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Diallo outside. And there's the drive. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Hood. And he goes in for the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Alexander, the pass to Cooper. Into the lane. He gets it in there. Cooper's got 19 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Spurs trail by 6. Diallo outside. 2 points. That one goes. Diallo's got 9 points now in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Drives to the hoop. Nice shot by Cooper.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And Diallo, no good on that one. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches. Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years. But we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Here's Alexander. 19 points in the game. And the layup is good. Good off the glass. He's got 21.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Hood. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Phoenix out in front, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at the Suns, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Baller. And so in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Hood. Here's Baller. From deep. Pure. From three-point range. Baller's got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the middle. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Spurs trail by 3. Misses with the fallback, James.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Knocks down the triple. He's got 12.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
The Suns lead by 6. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific. momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
It's tipped.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Hood. Yep. Count it. Hood's got 19 points.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Takes a 3. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. Spurs trail by 7. 4-3. Sinks the tray. 22 points for him. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. And I think the biggest thing is that all things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Phoenix leading by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, B.A. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death. Well, despite some uneven shooting, they're still out in front.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Pass to Cooper. Count it. Good. Cooper's got 7 points for the quarter. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, a chance to check out some stats for DeJounte Murray.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. From 17. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Alexander's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Cooper. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Baller. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Baller's got 11. Phoenix leading by 4. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio.
And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. And then on Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Doughton's checked in for Phoenix. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fires for three. He's off on that one.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Cooper. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Cooper's got 32 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Murray lays it up and banks it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Cooper. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pulls up, high post. And that one comes up a bit short. Phoenix leading by 6. Defended by Hood. Here's Alexander. With the floater. Got a hand on it. Left side Hood. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hood's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That one falls. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Alexander misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
For the lead. Drills it from deep. He's got 10. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Murray. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
No good on the free throw. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding. But Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
And the second free throw is good.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
They swipe it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Clanks the dunk off the rim.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
San Antonio taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Powell, he's checked in for Alexander. Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Cooper. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. Cooper's got 15 points in just the second half.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Murray for three, and the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 3.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Count it. Harrison's got 9.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Baller. 11 points in the game. Put on the wing. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
San Antonio's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Put on the wing from outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Cooper. Puts it up from 17. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Let's play even smarter and make sure we play harder than them. Let's go. Step out. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, and a lot of that starts on the defensive end. And that's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Dwight Powell, and it's Cooper in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The drive by Murray, and Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
The Suns trailing. Here's Doughton. Count that one.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Brooks outside. And Cooper pulls it down. And the Suns shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count to take the lead. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Outside Murray. Pass to Davis from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the paint. Here's Cooper. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis, the pass to Brooks. In transition. Woo!
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a a sudden that man was just on the other end.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Phoenix making a switch here. Melton's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
And Allie, thank you for that. The Suns lead by 5. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Murray's shot is good.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
From deep, Melton. Excellent D there from Davis. Spurs trail by 6. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And his 5th basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Alexander. Fade away. That one goes. Count it. And the Suns lead by 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Murray. From the line. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Stolen by Melton. Pass to Harrison. This one for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Baller. And they pick up 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Phoenix leading by 6. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Shots good. Good by Hood.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And the Suns get another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fight.
Murray, no good. Phoenix has gotten 3. Has it up top.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Alexander, the pass to Cooper. Puts it up. The rebound by the Spurs. Hood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving it. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
That's how you finish.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Alexander gets the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him. Just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brooks, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one misses. Spurs trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Hood going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. .152 left to play in the 4th quarter. No good on the wing 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To tie it up, here's Baller, and he hits it to tie the game. Baller's got 9 points now in the 2nd half.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Alexander. Deflected. Pass to Hood to take the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Cooper. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cooper's got 45 points.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Good. And Cooper pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout call by Greg Popovich. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And the Spurs with possession here, trailing by 2.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Phoenix has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. And the Suns get another 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Puts the move on. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the time out and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Good. From outside, off the mark. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Baller. Misses. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous can this team be?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. For the most part, we're having fun.
Winning's a lot easier when the shots are going in, that's for sure. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us.